Hello friends, I am back in the wild for another big box store plant shopping video. Today, I'm heading to B&Q as well as maybe Lidl. See what's up, see what's out there in the wild, what sort of houseplants we can get out in the world. Before I get into that, I want to say if you're new here and you don't know me already, hi, my name is Emma and I make houseplanting content all over the internet. So if you want to follow along with my houseplanting journey and maybe learn something along the way, stick around, watch some more of my videos and subscribe to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back. I really appreciate you returning. Also, there's going to be another layer of fun today because this video's sponsor, Catkin, has challenged me to try and find the coolest pet-safe plants out in the world. And so I'm going to see what I can find, share all of the different pet-safe plants with you, and all of the other plants as well. But you know, specifically looking for pet-safe plants to see if we can find some cool, maybe rare ones in today's video. And I will talk a bit more about Catkin in a little bit. So without any further ado, let's go into B&Q. That rhymed. Oh my goodness. Again, the houseplants being right up front and center. Look at all these. I don't know if this is all of them or not. I'll have to look more thoroughly, but we can start here right off the bat with some brilliant pet-safe options. These are Tenanthes. They're related to Calatheas and Marantas, and they're really gorgeous. They're kind of like prayer plants, and I love the sort of silvery leaves these have. How much? Oh, they come in pots. That's fun. These guys are 12 pounds a pop, which is pretty good. And then in front of them, we've got some proper Marantas, both the red and the lemon lime. These ones coming in at 8 pounds, which actually isn't bad at all either. Oh my goodness, it's like almost this whole section is pet safe because in front of that we've got a fern here, and this fern is 6 pounds. And all of these ferns, like this fern, the blue star fern, Boston fern even, I'm pretty sure they're all pet safe and fantastic. Okay, as well as echeverias down here. These guys, sorry, I'm trying not to get hit by this gate here. These guys, echeverias, for £3.50, tiny little things, but super cute. In this little section here, we've got a few different things. Actually, some like mini orange trees. What are these called? Calamondan trees? They look like little tiny like satsumas. I don't think they are, but they're 20 pounds. I mean, not my personal cup of tea, but I think they're freaking cute. And oh my goodness, look. This one has some little babies on it. How sweet is that? And then we've got a couple different types of ivy here. This sort of plain green form, a sort of more aurea one, and then a bit more of a white one. I think each of these are 4 pounds, I believe. And I mean, they've started to trail, but they're not like hugely trailing quite yet. They're quite cute though. I have one from B&Q from my Malvern show. We have a couple cute pineapples here. These are adorable. And I think these come with the pots as well. There's sort of like a gray-green one and a little like sort of tangerine colored one. These are 18 pounds. And I mean, I suppose if you're getting a whole ceramic pot in there, it's probably worth it. Some lovely Sansevieria moonshine in there for 12 pounds. And I've just noticed a little like sort of kind of almost reverted Birkin. This cute little thing. What is this? This is 10 pounds for a very, very, very low variegation Birkin. There's like loads of different plants in there though. I'm sure if you give it the right light, you could probably get it to come back variegation wise. Coming around to the other side. Oh my goodness. Do you see these beautiful ornata leaves? This is a big boy. So this plant, it's quite large, and you get the basket as well, I believe, with it. And so the whole thing is 26 pounds. I mean, it's not the lushest of Calatheas I've ever seen, even in B&Q. So maybe, I think I'd probably pass on that one, even though it is pet safe. Got some fairly large monsteras. This one's got a really adorable inner fenestration. I think that's so freaking cute. Oh my goodness, I just noticed there's like a Halloween section of houseplants there. We're going there next. This guy is 22 pounds. And again, there's so much in that pot. like the internodal space is so tight on those. I wonder if this is the sort of large form, if I could grow it into the kind with like loads and loads of fenestrations. Dragon trees are a plant that I can never really add to my collection safely because unfortunately they are toxic to pets, and my cats absolutely love going for these sort of like long spindly leaves. They're kind of like playthings for them, and like I know Cleo has tried to eat dracaenas in the past, and I basically just can't have them in my home anymore, unfortunately. But these ones are quite cute. It's 20 pounds for like 2 trees in a pot. And like this one's got so many branches coming out of it. So nice. If you want that sort of stringy vibe plant of the dragon tree, but make it pet safe, you can get something like this palm here. These guys have very similar like sort of style. I feel like they give off same vibe, though these ones aren't going to harm your pets if they have a little nibble. Again, though, I know my pets and they would just go straight after it, but this is quite a big boy for 32 pounds. And this is a perfect time to talk about today's video sponsor, Catkin. If you didn't know, we recently added another kitten to our household, and our little baby Cosmo is such a sweet angel, except he was absolutely insatiable. He would eat all of his own food and then go over to Cleo, our other cat's food, and start eating her food as well. And it was kind of becoming a problem. So we turned to Catkin to help us fix it. Catkin is made of 100% real meat, which is super important because cats are carnivores and need a high meat content in order for optimal nutrition, which other cat food brands don't always provide. Making the switch was so easy as well. All we had to do was tell Catkin all about Cosmo, and they created a perfectly portioned plan and sent it straight to us. And the box even came with his name on it, which I thought was an incredibly personal touch. Since doing so, it's like night and day. Cosmo had not once gone after Cleo's food. He is too busy enjoying his catkin, and it gives me the peace of mind knowing that he's getting the nutrition he needs, because as a kitten, he needs more calories than an adult cat, and so he needs to be eating his own food rather than Cleo's. So I definitely recommend Catkin. You should try it out for yourself, and very kindly, Catkin have given me a discount code to share with all of you, so you can scan the QR code on the screen here or visit the link in the description for 50% off your first trial box. So get yours today. Thank you so much, Catkin, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to plant shopping. Look at that. This is a beautiful monstera leaf. I wonder if they ever like have sport variegation monsteras in like B&Q. I don't know. Beautiful big golden pothos on a pole as well. This guy. So nice. For 20 pounds, pretty decent leaf size. Look at that leaf size. And if you wanted one that was slightly less high variegated, they've got one here as well. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I really love this cowboy cactus behind here as well. I think that's so nice. Unfortunately, it's 50 quid. I know they're slow growing, but like, oh my god, 50 pounds. So expensive. Oh my goodness, quite a big parlor palm here. Look at the size of that. That is a really decent sized plant for 22 pounds. And again, parlor palms, cat safe, love it. Look how cute that is. It's so big. I haven't, like normally they sell like the tiny little parlor palms that are like quite cheap, but this one, it is a lovely big size. Oh my goodness, look at all of those. I wonder if they come in adorable pots because it looks like they do. Oh, unbelievably spooky. This is what the rack looks like. Full to the brim. This must be new. And it's got some gorgeous allocated poly in here. Look at those. They're not particularly big. I mean, I could go in there trying digging for the biggest one, but it's a little bit too tight. They're beautiful, like sort of black, spooky plant though. I always talk about this one when I talk about like goth plants. I think this one's a great plant for that. Especially like look at the darkness of what it comes in as. Like that dark purple there is so beautiful. And only 8 pounds? Cute. For the same price of 8 pounds, they have loads of these African milk trees. And these are like medium-sized pots. probably 12 centimeters. They've got loads of green ones as well as this lovely sort of purpley, burgundy green ones as well. And up the top, oh my gosh, okay, let me pull one of these down. It's kind of hard to see because of the plastic, but look at that. Beautiful. It's so pretty. And I think this one is 18. It is quite a big plant in quite a big pot, and you could definitely divide it out further if you so fancied. Like you could take propagations from in there, I'd say quite easily. Very cute. They've got loads of these little calantros with their little orange flowers, perfect for Halloween. But beware, not pet safe. These are actually one of the most toxic sort of plants. They're just, like, your pets will not do very well if they nibble on these. So definitely keep them out of reach. I know they're quite a common gift plant because they even sell them in like supermarkets and stuff because there's so many different types of calantro with like different flowers and whatever. You don't want your pets getting up in here with these, unfortunately. Little Sansevierias. Oh my gosh, they got quite a chunky one back there. The cylindricas. I haven't seen these in ages. These are 12 pounds. Okay, this is where it gets super adorable. Look at this little bat. The little bat pot. Oh my god, I love Halloween pots so much because they're so cute. But his little bored expression is adorable. And in it you just get a little Echeveria or kind of whatever succulent they have. I think you could probably mix and match. So if you wanted this little purple succulent, you could probably put it in this and it wouldn't be a problem. But they're 8 pounds, and I think that is purely because of the pot, because the little succulents they had over on the other side were $4.50, so you're paying 4 pounds for the pot. And to be honest, I am definitely guilty of buying plants like this specifically for the pots, and like I end up killing the plant, let's be honest. Not intentionally, but it just ends up happening because I'm not great at succulents, but I end up killing the plant, and then I use the pot forever because I love it. So they've got a little skull. Is this a little black cat with the little ears on it? And then the last one is a little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. It's so sweet. They've also got these adorable ghost planters. So cute. I've never seen this plant before. I've got no idea what it is. They're calling it a coral bead plant. And for 12 pounds, including the pot. I mean, to be honest, I feel like they've kind of just gone with orange vibe. That will have to be good enough. Oh my goodness, is this a calathea? I don't think I've seen a calathea flower before. What? That's actually really cool. So this is a calathea eternal flame is what they're calling it. I don't know if that's the exact name for it, but it's got beautiful like burgundy backed leaves and these crazy orange flowers. They've got tons in the back there as well. This whole thing for 14 pounds. But everything else here, they've just kind of gone with like orange vibes. So we've got some like pink and red and orange and yellow bromeliads for 12. And then some like orange-ish, reddish, anthurium, like flamingo-y plants. I think these are probably 12 as well. Ooh, 10. Only 10, actually. So, cute. I found a good deal trolley. Mix and match any 4 plants for 10 pounds. So basically anything on this whole trolley. I mean, they're all like 8 centimeter pots. 8 centimeter pots. And you can get 4 of these for 10 pounds, which is actually an absolute steal. I will take that. This first guy, what do we have? Some sort of palm. Are they not going to be labeled because they're 4 for 10? Probably. It looks kind of like a Kencha palm, maybe an Orisha palm. Not too sure. These dumb canes have definitely seen some better days. There's a lot of them with these sort of unfortunate yellowing in there. It's a shame. This is probably why they're in the discount trolley, because they're not doing so hot. But beware of dumb canes. So fun story about dumb canes, or Dieffenbachia, is that they're actually called that because if you eat this, if you ingest it, it makes your mouth go all numb and makes it so you can't talk, so you go dumb. Not like stupid, like unspeaking. And so avoid eating these if you possibly can. Got some really adorable little nerve plants. Look at those. I love that sort of white-green veination. I haven't had a nerve plant in years, actually. So maybe it's time to get another one at some point. Maybe. Little silvery Haworthia. That's quite cute. I'm used to seeing the sort of like more zebra ones like back there. But this silver one is kind of adorable. I kind of like it more. Cute. And then down the bottom, we've got some Parlo plants. These are the kind of size I was expecting to see here. Like this sort of size is what you normally see from them. But 4 for £10, you can put 4 in a pot and call it a day. Have a cute little bunch of them. Can go around to the other side of this trolley. Ooh, there's an asparagus fern here. That's fun. That's the only one I've seen of these at all here. Definitely a bit like leggy and awkward, but cute nonetheless. We got some tiny, tiny, tiny ivies. Those are cute. I'd probably rather buy a few of these rather than getting the bigger ones because I feel like they're pretty fast growing plants. Ooh, these little peace lilies. These look like they're like trying to be the like diamond ones almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are these leaves. Those are so fun. They're like going a bit variegated in there. It's just a couple of the leaves as well. Because like that's not a flower leaf, is it? Is it a flower leaf? No, because like that's a flower leaf. That is just a leaf. How strange. Some more sad Dieffenbachias. I'm sure you could save this and it would be absolutely fine just to like trim off all of the sort of funky bits. But I'm gonna leave it for now. There's one more asparagus fern up here. Oh, this one's looking slightly better. More like well-rounded. It's really beautiful. I haven't had one of these in years as well. It's quite cool though. Mine just like yellowed and dried up. I don't think I was giving it a particularly good environment, to be honest. Found another section of houseplants, this time in the home area. And let's just see if they've got anything that we've not spoken about yet already. Oh, here's some of the like pink calantros. Ooh, some lemon lime. No, we had some of that. Oh, the silver band. Oh, let's see if these are anywhere near as good as the ones from the last B&Q. It's kind of difficult to compare because they're in the plastic, but they just don't look quite as lush or full as the previous ones, as the one in the previous store. Like, I don't know if they're just not taking as good of care of them here. But like, even the variegation on them isn't very good. Either that or like people have snapped up all the ones with the good variegation already. These Marantas are £8. Again, I don't know. I don't think I would buy this. This one's got a little bit better variegation, but I mean, again, it's just got loads of kind of ugh-ness around the sides. They have loads of Adansonii in here. These are going to be hard to actually pull out because there's loads of cacti right by them. Why would they put the cacti right at the front in front of plants? I don't know. I'm like, these just look so much worse for £10 than the other ones did. I don't know if I'm just being a snob or not, but I feel like you could get more for your money elsewhere. I do quite like these little terracotta pots the cacti are in. All of these little ones are £3.50, and then there are some slightly bigger boys down there for £5. So some good options if you want some cacti. A little cute boy here. I've got one of these. It's grown so much in the time I've had it. Got a few more colors of nerve plants as well. Oh my goodness. This one looks so different. Like, look at those two compared to each other. So freaking cool. Crazy that they're like the same plant but different. Oh, and a little friendship plant. I haven't seen these here yet. These guys are also pet safe. Cute. And what are these? £7? It tastes a little bit steep for such a small plant, honestly. Oh my god, look at this umbrella plant. It is almost entirely variegated. That's crazy. Oh my god. So cool. They've got loads of like greener ones as well. But like, I find this way more fun. These just don't feel like a vibe. Oh, that's a better size for £10 than the other Adansonii I picked up. Much better size. Oh, sad. I think that's all the houseplants they have. I'm just gonna do a lap around the store just to see if there's anything else. But I genuinely don't think there is. Unfortunately, I think that was it. Oh, that's kind of made me sad, to be honest. All right, honestly, I was a little bit disappointed with that selection at B&Q. There just wasn't anything that great. I think maybe I was spoiled by the last B&Q I went to. Maybe it's just like the inner city London ones don't carry as much plant stock. It's not as big of a need. But I am right by the lovely Lidl, which so many of y'all have recommended for me to go to look for plants as well. Okay, honestly, there's actually more here than I thought. So my closest Lidl, I think it's just like a little, and so they don't actually have houseplants, but I am on the one on Old Kent Road now, because it's just down the street from the B&Q. And they've actually got some like decent-ish things. So the first thing that I'm seeing are these big, beautiful calatheas. And like, I'm talking big, like look how large that plant is in the corner. And these are only $10.99 for such a big plant. And they look like quite healthy as well. Ooh, okay, there's some medallion back there as well. These don't look quite as nice, unfortunately. This orbifolia has seen better days. But these rufobarbas are looking phenomenal and like so fuzzy soft. Giant umbrella tree, not the variegated kind, but like quite a sturdy one in a large pot. How much is this? Green houseplants, potentially. It might be the $19.99 one, possibly. Got some monsteras in here as well. They're doing okay. I mean, between these and the ones in B&Q, I'd probably pick the B&Q ones, to be honest. They've got some cute little, oh my god, actually, a lot of this section is pet safe here. So the curly spider plants, I mean, these are not the best examples, but if I were to ever get a spider plant again, I would want to get the curly kind because I think they're so much cuter. And these ones come in little baskets as well. That's the best one for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have my eye on it, but take it. Someone just came and grabbed the like big calathea from the corner that I was talking about, like the really nice one. I don't blame them in the slightest. But what was I saying? These little spider plants in these woven pots, it doesn't say how much they are because they're not either of those two things there. Oh, maybe they're the green plants in woven pots, so $4.99 for these little guys, which I mean is a good deal, but unfortunately these are just looking a little bit sad. But fun fact about chlorophytums is that they are pet safe and actually mildly hallucinogenic to cats. So if you find your cats eating your spider plants and acting a bit high, it's because they're on drugs. But then they've also got these cute little peperomias. Look at the variegation on these. These are actually quite cute. Again, not in the best shape in the world, but like just the leaves. I like that quite a lot. I'm not the biggest peperomia fan, but I don't know. Again, pet safe. Some little parlor palms for £4. Ooh, what's this? Tradescantia back here. I don't think this one is pet safe. I don't remember. But I feel like this is such a cool Tradescantia with like the purple undersides and the sort of silvery green, almost sparkly leaves. And then a little asparagus plant. I don't think this is an asparagus fern. Maybe it is, just a different type. That's cute. Got a much better looking dumb cane than the ones in B&Q, and for way cheaper, because this is the kind that's in the $4.99 basket. That's looking so much better. A little pink syngonium, how cute. And some plain green Dracaena. I think these last two aren't cat safe, but all these little cute curly spider plants. It's just a shame that they're not a bit fuller, because I actually would have been tempted to get one. They're not my favorite, and I've kind of sworn off spider plants like altogether, but something about the curly ones, they're just so sweet. That's pretty much it for this houseplant section. Unfortunately, it's not huge. They've got like some flower things here as well, but I think these are for outdoor. Except for these obviously dyed orchids. Like, look at that. These kind of make me sad, honestly. Like you can get an orchid that's beautiful and pink like that, but that's not dyed. I don't know if you can get some like quite this blue, but there are blue orchids and you don't need to dye them to get them this color. They exist out there. I'm positive of it. It just makes me a bit sad because like you get this for someone and if they can ever get it to flower again, it's not going to flower blue. It's going to flower white. So I'm back home now and I really enjoyed taking you with me plant shopping today. It was all right. I don't know if I'm just spoiled with like online plant shopping, that shopping in big box stores like B&Q don't feel as like luxurious. But that being said, the last B&Q video I did, the plants were fantastic and there was some like even rarer stuff in there and the quality I think was a little bit better. So maybe it's just like an inner city London thing. They're not as like special, but I was really pleasantly surprised about the plant selection at Lidl. Like those big Calathea rufibarbas, they were stunning, and pet safe too. Fantastic. So off of Catkins challenged me, I think my favorite pet safe plant that I found today, I think the most exciting one was actually the pineapple bromeliad. I didn't realize they were pet safe. Who knew? I just think it's a bit of fun, and like it might not be the most rare or uncommon plant in the world, but it's a good time, if nothing else. So it was a fun day, and I'm glad that I got to go plant shopping with all of you. I would really love your recommendations as well for other plant shops you'd want me to go see. If you have a big box store by you that has fantastic plants, let me know, and I can maybe try and make my way out there. Or if you want me to go to like plant specific stores as well, I can do that too. Let me know down below any sort of recommendations you have. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about in the future, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to keep growing. Bye!